Welcome, everyone, to Zooted Interjections, my reaction videos to games. And I decided to have a reaction video to this one because this one was dog shit. Absolute dog shit. We just played Houston and got obliterated wire to wire. And, at this point, I don't, I feel like kind of like the parent of a teenager, and, I'm, you know, not so much mad as I am disappointed. This was terrible. This was an absolute awful loss, just effort wise. And, makes us, 0-5 on the road now. Our only wins have been at home. Um, you know, every road game has been a loss. Um, and, obviously, Florida gave us trouble and Houston gave us trouble. And, of course, everybody likes to make the jokes, is it because of all the strip clubs? Like what is going on with this team? I mean, jokes aside, you know, there is seriously something going on with this team effort wise. Like, what happened to this team that we saw after the All-Star break last year? Like, it had created so much good chemistry, was doing so well, and it just seems like all of that has just flown out the window and they're having to start over from scratch. And, as a Laker fan, it's frustrating, but like I also realize it is still only November. I had high hopes for this team, picking to win 62 games, and obviously it's still, mathematically possible, but you know, at 3-5, that's a pretty damned awful start, you know. Anyway, got a long way to go this season, Denver's looking great, and if you want to beat them, you're going to need that number one seed, because you don't want to have to go up to Denver 4 times. And, got to seize the opportunities when they're there. This is a long season, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But at the same time, you've got to get those winnable games. And, I don't want to take anything away from Emu Udoka and this Houston team. They played a great game. And, they're an up and coming team that's going to surprise a lot of people this year. But, that being said, the Lakers played like absolute dog shit today. And, Christian Wood was a terrible substitute for AD. I've been preaching all this, we finally have insurance for AD and LeBron, but obviously I guess our insurance for AD is, the cheap insurance, not a little faulty. So unfortunately, Christian, you've played really good for us so far, but that was a really disappointing performance tonight. And, Reeves, he also fell off a cliff again tonight, started to climb back up, was looking like himself for the past 3 games, and then just boom, just gone tonight. His shot was gone, and just, he didn't have that same fearless intensity. So, as long as they keep coming out in the first quarter and playing like it's a clown show like this, you know, this is what we're gonna get. You know, they're not taking it seriously. They're not taking it seriously. It's a goddamn clown show out there for them. Like, we want some intensity. Need to come out in that first quarter with some goddamn intensity. You got to want it. And right now, it doesn't look like anybody wants it. And, it's from the top up, LeBron all the way down. Like, and, I understand, this team didn't have AD tonight. This team depends strongly on AD, especially his defense. But, That being said, we should not be getting blown out wire to wire by Houston. That's we're better than that. This team is better than that. And they need to get their shit together and start doing better than that. We want some intensity, you know, until we see some like real intensity. We want something more like this. Come on, like you know, let's bring it on. Come on, like I'm sick and tired of this fucking lackadaisical. You know, nobody gives a shit. It's only November. Like, goddamn it, these games fucking matter. The Western Conference is tight, so let's get it together and quit fucking around. Come on, Lake Show, let's go.